the British Empire issues the Balfour Declaration, saying that the empire looks on favor with the establishment of a Jewish homeland in Israel. From the end of the First World War to the coming of the Second, the British Empire will occupy the land and occupy the city of Jerusalem. The empire soon, though, begins to shift and turn away from the return of the Jewish people. They will ban the sounding of shofars in the holy city. They will capture and even sink ships of Jewish refugees trying to escape from Europe. The Holocaust, Hitler, the war finally ends. Jewish refugees seek to get to their land. The British Empire washes its hands of the issue, gives it over to a new council meeting in New York, not far from here, the United Nations. November 1947, the United Nations votes to divide the land of Israel into an Arab section and a Jewish section. As for Jerusalem, they deem it will be given to neither. It will be an international city. For the Jewish people, it's not what they want, but they accept it. The Arab nations reject it. When the British mandate ends over the land on May 14th, midnight, Israel's leader just before that, David Ben-Gurion, proclaims the rebirth of the Jewish nation. The next days, the armies of much of the Arab world converge, begin marching on Israel, Jerusalem, to drive them into the sea and destroy the nation on the day of its birth. Miraculously, Israel survives and wins. But Jerusalem falls into the hands of Jordan. Under Jordanian rule, the Jews are expelled from Jerusalem. The Jewish quarter, they destroy it. The Western Wall, the holiest site in Judaism, is used as a garbage dump. This rule lasts 19 years. Jordan annexes Jerusalem. Very interesting thing about that period, because though Jordan did all this, there is little outcry from the world about Jerusalem. In other words, it was okay when Jordan seized it, even though it was against the United Nations plan. And note the difference. Israel took Jerusalem later, we'll get to that, after warning Jordan not to get involved in attacking. Israel was in a war of defense when that happened. Jordan was in a war of trying to destroy Israel when it took Jerusalem. But there was little outcry. And Jerusalem was never made the capital of Jordan or really anything else. The PLO, the Palestine Liberation Army under Yasser Arafat, was formed before the Six-Day War, before there was any issue of Jerusalem, and it was formed to destroy Israel. It was only when Jerusalem would come into the hands of the Jewish people that the whole world went crazy. And this is how it happened. The Six-Day War.
To find out how you can receive more of Jonathan's teachings, to receive special free gifts, or get in touch, go to hopeoftheworld.org or call toll-free 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's hopeoftheworld.org or call 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's 1-800-937-4821. You can also get more at Jonathan Cahn's Facebook page or write us direct at Hope of the World, Box 1111, Lodi, New Jersey 07644, USA. Hope of the World is dedicated to the goal of spreading God's Word and salvation to every land and people. We do this by spreading the Word throughout the world and sponsoring compassion projects to the most poor and needy around the earth. To get in touch or have a part in God's work, just write to Hope of the World, Box 1111, Lodi, New Jersey 07644, USA. Or go to hopeoftheworld.org or call 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's 1-800-937-4821.